Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Polygon Company. Now, before we start, we want to ask you guys a question. When you look at the mirror, do you see yourself or an adjective? Many people live with a single adjective to describe themselves, such as bright, aggressive, or timid. These are also called one's persona. A persona is a personality that you express to others when you interact with them in the society. So, here at the Polygon Company, we categorize people with specific personas into zones. They all have their own tags matched with their personas, and everything's under control. You should stay in the zones we've categorized you in, and don't even dare put your feet in other zones.
Is she gone? She's gone, right? Phew. Finally, now we can talk together. Hi, I'm Sunny from the yellow zone. You know where they say the bright ones are. By the way, am I the only one getting sick of the text?
Well, actually, me too.
Oh, what's going on? Let's listen up.
Before I started to work here, I had worked as a chef in a restaurant. After I worked there for 3 years, I became the best chef of the year and got a lot of praise. But my text is aggressive. I'm not allowed to be bright and positive. So I threw away all the foods that other chefs had made, saying that they all tasted like garbage. They thought that I was a jerk and had an attitude problem. Sometimes I just want to say thank you and be nice too. But because of my tag, I feel like I can't try something positive or energetic.
I agree. I had a similar experience when I was...
Hey, you! What are you doing? Get back to your zones right now!
Wait, just a second. Haven't you felt stressed because of all the burden in your mind? You always looked over us every day and night. Why don't you just listen to us and take a break for a while?
Okay, but be real quick.
Very well. So, my dream was to be a dancer. One day, I saw a dance competition poster and I wanted to apply for it. But soon, I changed my mind because people around me said that since my tag says I'm timid, I wouldn't be able to do such a thing. After that, I couldn't have the confidence to stand up and take the chance, all because of my tag.
I'm also having a hard time because of my tag. People always expect me to be bright and cheerful. One day, my classmate teased me and said that I must be so dumb to get such low grades. I got so frustrated, but I couldn't show it, because if I did, they would be disappointed in me and said that I was pretending to be kind and bright. So, when they asked me if I was angry, all I could say was, nah, I'm cool with it. But deep inside, I couldn't understand why I should always be happy following what the text says. When I feel sad, I want to cry. And when I feel angry, I want to yell at someone too.
Now that I think of it, these personality tags are really getting in the way of what we think and do. To be honest, I don't think that we have only one persona as the tag says. Isn't this tag a burden stopping us from challenging other things that we really desire?
Listening to what you guys were saying, I guess you're right. I also have a tag saying perfect. Being perfect was my life goal. But now, I think I need to ask myself a question too. Do I have only one persona in myself? This question is for all of you. Haven't we limited ourselves from trying something new, given up because we didn't have enough courage? Or because of our own persona tags, labeling our personalities, and telling us what we can and cannot achieve?
Yes, and we want to suggest you get away from your persona tag and try what you really want to do. Don't let others determine who you are. At the Polygon Company, they categorize us by tags. But one tag to one person is simply unrealistic. Everyone has many tags. After all, a polygon has many sides to make up a shape. Just like a polygon, we have diverse personas that make us who we are. So, have confidence in yourself and don't limit your challenges.
Speaking of which, why don't we just rip these things off?
Good idea. On a count of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Now, it's your turn.
Take the viewer persona tags
And become a polygon.
Thank you for listening.